Hello everyone, it's Pam from Glam Junk Journals, and I'd like to continue on in my series today, From Inspiration to Junk Journal. This is series number 6, and this is going to be part 2. And if you recall in part 1, the inspiration for this whole series is this gorgeous tapestry. And I found out from one of my very informed subscribers that this is a fancy doily that is Italian. And Hazel, thank you so much for sharing that with me. I'm so thrilled. I knew one of you guys would know. And she said they came in all different sizes and shapes. And I just think that's the coolest. And what really blows my mind is how this ended up in a thrift store near me. And now it's going to be in this junk journal. Just love that. So today we're going to continue on. And I thought what we would do today is concentrate more on, I did decide I was going to do something on the interior of this wallpaper that we put together in the last episode there. And we are going to start to decorate this gorgeous marriage certificate. Or actually it says contract, marriage contract. And so I am just, my mind's going with all these great ideas. So let's just get into it. All right. And I am going to be using this gorgeous kit from Christy over at Everlasting Journals, and that is going to be just so beautiful. I'll put a link in the description box to her Etsy shop, and it's just going to go so well with everything. So what I want to do is kind of deconstruct this. And it's not really deconstruct, but take this apart. Can you see right there the little string on that end and that end? That is what held the contract together. Let me get this open here. You can see right along there. So I'm hoping, and this is, I haven't tried this before, but I'm going to try and replicate that when I add in my papers for the signature. But for this particular journal, I'm going to take out the original papers and use some of them. And just because I want to use some additional papers and some different ones, and these are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but you know me, I have to add all sorts of color and patterns and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to take this apart. So I'm just going to snip off the ends here. Oh gosh, I know. It's just a piece of string that's holding the whole thing together. So I clipped it off there. Just gonna do the top there. And there you have it. Check it out. There's the string right there, the original. So there is the marriage contract. And can you see it actually has the stamp and the raised seal on there? And I don't know if you can see this, but it says Francais on there. There's like a embossed seal there and signed. Oh, I just think this is just, I love it. So we're going to use this. But today I wanted to concentrate on this. So I am going to reattach the signature when I put it together in the same manner. So we'll see how that goes, but that's not going to be what we're doing today. We are going to concentrate on these panels. And, this contract can be folded a ton of different ways. So I think that's really cool. It's kind of like, you know, a flip-flop journal. You can just fold it any way you want. So here's the front. And I don't know what I'm going to put here. We're going to do that later. But let's look at this first panel here. And I am going to put my scissors down because it's been folded for so many years. Let me fix the lighting, you guys. It just got dark in here. Oh, okay. So what I want to do is just start building some layers on these pages. So I am going to just grab one of these gorgeous digitals. I don't know which one because they're all beautiful. So, I don't know. Geez, I really don't know. Well, let's just use this one. And I want to play up the vintagey, you know, well-worn, tattered look. So I am going to slightly distress the edges and tear them down a little bit. Now, you know, this is two sides here. I am going to tear this so that it is in two pieces here. Make sure I don't tear my lady. I don't want to tear my lady. Okay, there's that. And just go along the edge here and kind of create a fold. See, this thing is floppy. I have to move that out of the way while I'm not using it here. I'm just going to go down and tear the outside of that. Now that is almost too small to tear, but it's going to work. And I was also toying with the idea of, well, do I want to cut this contract down? Because like I said, it is tall. It is 12 inches. And, you know, most of the tall traveler's notebook style journals and the tall skinny journals are more 10.5. But you know what? That's only 1.5 inches. And I wanted to keep the integrity of the pages and, you know, just the distressed look that came naturally with this. So we're going to leave it. All right. So I'm going to tear some more of this down here. And you guys know me, I love to layer my patterns. So there's one. I'll do the other side here. Hope you guys are all doing well today. I am doing fantastic. All right, I'm going to get out my Distress ink in the walnut stain and go around this. Oh, I got to do this side. And I am taking off some of the border, but that's all right. You still get the beautiful image here. All right, let's see. So what did I say? It's going to be on this page here. I think that looks fabulous. Now, you know, since this is such a tall page, I don't know if I need something down here. You know, do I want this all the way up to the top? I'm not sure. Or just do that in the center. I don't know. Knowing me, this plain part down here would bug me. So let's get something else out. Let's see what I have over here in my gorgeous digitals here, or even some music sheets. Yeah, I think I'll use the music sheets. All right, so I want to kind of do a little bit I want to do kind of a layering of a collage so that you can see some of the music at the bottom. I don't know. I don't like that. Let's see what I got going here. I like that. And knowing me again, I know that I will put something probably along this side right along here. But let's just go with this. All right, so got my distress ink. I'm going to go around the edge again. Oh, I'm so excited. Sometimes I can't sleep at night, you guys, because literally I am going, and that's why I think I wear myself out, is because I think too much. I visualize these pages in my journal, and in my mind, I flip them around, and I reorganize the pages. Now, do I want that sticking out? I think I'll do a little bit closer here. I reorganize them in my head, while I'm trying to sleep. Oh, and even though, I may not get as much sleep as I probably need to, I get some really good ideas at night. I don't know if I'm just, that's when my brain really starts thinking of some cool ideas here. Let me get out my little glue pad here. All right, now this is bugging me. You gotta stay down. There. Jeez. All right, so I'm gonna glue this on here. Stuff's flying. When I get going, you guys, stuff is flying. So this is all about building the base layers for these pages here. And I was also thinking, I was like, well, what if you don't have an actual marriage certificate like I do, right? And I'll show you what I came up with to create something along with me so that, something very similar, the same dimensions and that kind of thing, without having an actual marriage contract. Isn't that funny how they said contract, not certificate? Wow. I just think that's the coolest thing ever. I gotta say, it's very cool. All right, let me stand up. I gotta make sure that she is straight across, because like I said, some of the things that I create, are okay off center. Hold on one sec. But images, for the most part, I like to make sure they're, perfectly straight across, or they're not wonky sideways or up, tilted. Oh, that looks really good. Okay, we're going to do the other side here. Okay. Yeah, that looks really good. But this one, I want something up here. Something a little bit different. So I don't know. I don't want to be, here again, too matchy and put music up there. So maybe some more of the wallpaper. I don't know. Let's see. Let me see what I have, you guys. Oh, I don't know. Where is that? I had something here. I had something I printed. Here it is. And this is from the Graphics Fairy, some of their script ephemera. I just think that that is so beautiful. So I'm going to tear that down and use it on the other side. Let's see. I'm thinking that that is a little too skinny up there at the top. Oh, I want this torn down a little bit. It's a little too wide. But you never throw this away. Look at that. Pretty. Oh, okay. All right, that looks really stinking good. So we're gonna do it. Just do it. And with all of these panels on this marriage contract, I want to do something a little bit different, although still make it cohesive. That's my goal. Meaning I'm not going to do the same type of collage on each of the folds. And, you know, just add some additional, you know, whether it's a pocket or, you know, a tuck or just some additional layering. I don't want each of them to be the same in their layout, is what I am trying to say here. Oh, wow, this is so cool, you guys. I had to order some more paper on Amazon because I was running out, so I was, you know, chomping at the bit because I'm like, where's my Amazon delivery? Hurry up, hurry up. And it finally came last night. And my husband said, well, do you want me to go get it right now? And I'm like, you know, because it was like 8 o'clock. And I'm like, yeah, no, not tonight, honey. But thanks. Because we have to walk to our mailbox. It's like down our driveway quite a ways. It's kind of a hike. So, I decided, because if I started last night, then I'd really not get any sleep. Gee whiz. Oh, it's so true. Uh-oh, I think I got glue on this one. Let me move this out of the way. That looks really pretty, you guys. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to glue this one here. Put that down to hold it down again. All right. See, I'm already getting messy, you guys. I started just so organized. But that's okay. That's okay. So what I think, I don't know. I don't know what I think, so I better just not say anything. You know, I'm thinking, okay, what am I going to do next is what I'm thinking. Oh, that looks really good, you guys. Looks so pretty. It's so pretty. Get that down so it lies flat. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going here. All right, so there's the front. I'm gonna open it like this, and then it opens like this. Oh man. So thinking, like I said, here's where my signature is going to be attached. So there's going to be kind of a delineation, meaning there'll be this side and there'll be this side. So that's kind of what I'm thinking so far as what to put on each side. So let's do some more. Let's do some different stuff here. I do still love these digitals. Aren't they just the coolest? Now what's on the other side? Do I really care? Let's do something different with this one. All right. I don't know what. Let's think about this here for a minute. So maybe, you know, rather than just tearing them up and down, let's do something a little different here. Wow. See, that looks just, I just like putting it on the page, but I don't want to do that. Because I want some interest to the page. So I got an idea. See, and this is just kind of how I roll, how I go through with stuff here. All right. So how about, that one's a little weird. Hold on. That's a little too torn for my liking, so I'll just have to tear the rest to get it the way I like the way it looks. I'm thinking of oh yeah, and I got to remind myself to tell you guys what you could use in lieu of an actual marriage certificate. I'm going to do a top and a bottom with something in the middle, I think. Yep, looks really good. Okay. See, now, well, what are we going to put in the middle? Oh, man. That looks really good. I think we're going to put this, we're going to put that in the middle. So it's like, oh, do I want to tear this up? But it's okay because I can print it again. Right? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. Okay, so I said like that's gonna go, I don't know what's it gonna do, because this is gonna fold over, right? So when you see it, is that gonna be weird? Let me think about this here for a minute. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. Look at that. Okay. I think that looks really good too. Yep. 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 All right. Now, knowing me, this is not the end of the, you know, the decorating of these pages. Not by a long shot. This is the first layer. get that torn a little bit. Okay. Okay, I am going to finish this page, and then what I'm going to do is stop the camera, and I am going to tear the rest of my pages for this marriage certificate and distress them just for time's sake. You know, I don't want you guys to be bored with you know, me just tearing papers all day. So that's what I think I'm going to do after I glue this one down. And then I'm going to come back with some more ideas for continuing on embellishing these pages. And this is different. This is different for me, you guys, because, you know, I have not constructed a journal like this before. So I'm really excited to do it. It's going to be fun. And I had all these ideas swirling in my head when I should have been sleeping. So I'm going to get this going here. And like with all my From Inspiration to Junk Journal series videos, it's kind of a, you know, come along with me while I create. And I just love that you guys are here. I appreciate it very, very much. Let's see, how do I have this? Like that? Yep, I like that. Or did I have it the other way? No, I think I like the littler one on the top. This is kind of a, it's pretty thick. So I was also thinking in the middle of the night, I'm wondering if this will hold up because it was dated 1920. So I'm thinking, okay, is this just gonna like disintegrate and fall apart? But I don't think so. And with these additional papers over the top, I think it's pretty sturdy. Okay, there's that one. I'll do one more here. Okay. New glue stick, new Fabri-Tac. I am set. New paper, new digitals. Woohoo! We are ready to rock and roll here, people. All right, there's that. Push this down with my wallpaper spreader just to make sure I get a good seal and it's all flat. Okay, so before I stop the camera, what I was going to say is you could construct this whole, you know, contract with 2 pieces of cardstock, because this one panel right here, let me measure right here. It's 9 by 12. You could do cardstock. You could do just a regular piece of, what am I saying? The construction paper. You could probably find some cool construction paper, or just some plain cardstock, or even patterned. That would be perfect. And just, you know, connect it here with some washi tape, and you'd be good to go. You'd have your own marriage certificate. So, like I said, I am going to stop the camera. I'm going to do some additional tearing for the other panel here. And then, if we have time, I'm going to show you some additional things that we're going to put on here. So hold on just a moment and I'll be right back. All right, everyone, I have finished tearing some more pages and I'm going to show you the layout that I've planned for each of them. This is so fun. Do I say that all the time? Yes, I just enjoy this immensely. It's just so much fun. So let's see what I got going. So this is the page that we did, earlier today. I added a little tuck right here. So this is going to be a belly band and I will secure that down. So I added that. And then this is, if you remember, here's the way it folds out. I'm going to put these 2 pages down with you guys, and I did clip them on so that, I could remember, because my memory isn't what it used to be. And I do that a lot when I'm putting my signatures together too, and thinking about what I'm going to add to each page, because you have it in your mind and then you take it off, and then it never fails that I can't remember the way it went back on there. Another thing that I do like to do sometimes with my layouts and my fabrics is to take a picture. Whoops. And as you guys know, just throwing stuff all over the place. So this is a delicate end paper from the Graphics Fairy. I just think that that's beautiful. So another one of the pages from Everlasting Journals, I just cut out that little pocket. So we're going to glue that right along the bottom there. Just going to go around 3 sides. And for pockets and side tucks and things like that, I do like to use the heavier paper. This is my 48-pound matte presentation paper, because I feel that for pockets and things that are going to hold other bits of ephemera inside, I like to have a sturdier pocket. So that's just how I like to do it. Get the extra glue off there. So that is along the side. Hold on just a second. I need to get one of my wipes out here. It's because I got a little bit of extra glue and I do not like extra glue. Right along the sides there. Okay, so that's easy enough. And are we finished with this? No way. But like I said, this particular video, it's about getting going on all of the base layers. So on this one, I'm going to use some more of my vintage music along here. Oh, this is so cool, you guys. All right, so I'm going to put this down right along the side there. That looks fabulous. And I'm going to get this piece down here. I'm trying to think of, just different, I don't know, installments in this series. So, for example, what's going to be next. And rather than have, something set in stone, I want to just bring you guys along as I craft. And so really, I don't have anything set in stone for, okay, so the next one, I know exactly what we're doing. But what's fun is once I start creating, the next one kind of falls into place. And this is going to be a pocket up at the top. So a little upper tuck, or a tuck, upper tuck, whatever you want to say, pocket, upper tuck. I don't know. Oops, no, I did the wrong one. Oh, see? When I flip stuff up, got to get that glue off so it doesn't stick. All right, so let's think this through, Pam. Okay, so I'm going to go along that edge. Okay. And I did print this two-sided, but oh well. I'll use the rest of that on the other side, maybe the pattern that's on the other side. All right, so we've got something right along inside there, and I'll probably tack that down. Maybe I'll sew it, I'm not sure, because I like to have, when I have my pockets, I want to make sure that they are secured down there. So sometimes, you know, the glue stick doesn't quite hold as well as I would like. Okay, so got this going on, flipping around. And so here is back to the front. And this is going to go around like that. See? Yay. So here's what I thought of for the front. Let's see, what was I thinking of the front? So these are the only two panels that I have not started to decorate. So I want a little bit along the side because, like I said before, I do want this to still be visible. I want that just like that. So here is one of the pages that I tore out. This is part of the marriage contract. So I'm going to use that along the back. And this is going to fold over. And then this is going to go over the top. That is the plan. All right, so glue that one down right along there. Oh, wow. Just think, you guys, your marriage certificate or mine, this cracks me up, in like how many years? 50? 100? Somebody is going to be looking at that. If it's not your, you know, your descendants, your grandchildren, someone is going to be looking at that, and maybe they'll still be doing the same crafts, you think? Or looking at the way we used to put our marriage certificates together and our wedding albums, and then all the photos in there. When do our photos start to look vintage? Oh, there's a thought for you. Now, how did I want that? Oh, wow. I just think that that's fascinating to think, okay, you know, I love looking at old photographs, just like I like all sorts of old documents and everything vintage. Yikes, when's the stuff that I have, like my photo, my wedding album, when is that going to be vintage? Maybe it already is vintage. I don't I don't know. I don't think I'd be using my wedding album in you know, junk journals yet. It doesn't look that old, but I just think that that's really funny. I love to think about that kind of stuff. But I did ask my husband, I'm like, okay, hey, do you have any of those old scrapbooks from your grandma? And so we're going to look, because there is going to be some vintage, really cool old photographs. And sometimes it's kind of sad because, you know, the relatives don't really want that, which is too bad. Okay, so I'm trying to get that so that, you know, you can see a little bit, but you can still read everything on the front cover. So that's going to go along there. And then I just think this is probably the my favorite image from the whole digital kit. Because you guys know, I love flowers, number one. I love roses. I love scrolls. I just think this is gorgeous. All right, so we're going to glue that on. Yay! Hey. All right, let me get this secure on there. Get some glue going. Okay. Make sure I have enough to make sure it's secure on there. Oh, wow. Get the extra glue off my fingers. Let's see. I want to make sure that I got to stand up again. Make sure that this is straight. This is one of those deals where I want it to be straight. You know, and I'm lining it up with the line right on the cover there. Flip that over. That little fuzz out of there. And then go across the back. All right. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. Oh, wow. Okay, you guys. So recap. This is the marriage contract. We've got our pages here, and we're going to do some additional stuff here. And then it folds out here. We've got a pocket there, an upper tuck there. And all this goes back together. And this is going to go over the top. And then, of course, my tapestry goes over that. Oh, man, this is coming together. And I didn't do anything with this today. I ran out of time, so we'll do some more. We'll do something with the interior with that wallpaper right there. So, but there you have it. Yay! Hey! So thank you all so much for being here today and crafting with me. And in the next video, we're going to continue on, I think, with you know, some more embellishments for this. Who knows? I'm going to let my mind just go to town with some more ideas. So, like I said, thanks for being here, everyone, and I appreciate all of you so much. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!